Hello Internet, this is Sky with Brandening Media Group and I hope you're doing great today. Welcome to the second episode of the Brandening Podcast where we cover everything from branding to marketing and its relationship with the new age digital media. In our last podcast, we covered what is marketing and what are different types of marketing. I hope you found it informative. Today, we're going to cover the topic which is the relationship between consumer and businesses around the world and how it has changed after the evolution of new age digital media. So let's get started. When the internet was introduced to the general public, who would have thought that it would be the most important factor responsible for making a buying decision in future? Today, over 90% of the buying decision are made by checking or taking an idea from the internet. Maybe it's the ad that you saw, or maybe it's the content that the brand creates. To understand this better, think about the first 2 hours after you wake up. Everything that you use in the morning, from the toothpaste to the favorite brand of cereal that you eat every morning, digital media has some or the other part to play in it. Even the cup of your favorite coffee. I'm certain that there are many brands who have far better tasting coffee. But do you know what is the difference between them? The coffee that you love reached out to you. The brand reached out to you and made you their audience and eventually their customer. And it's very difficult to do that without digital media in today's world. How does the internet become such an important part of our life? Personally, I can't imagine my life without the internet. In my day-to-day life, it plays a significant role, and it plays the same role for you if you look closely. I am expressing my thoughts about the internet through the internet. During this year when I was quarantined, it was the only medium for me to stay connected with my friends and my family in a way that a simple phone call would not have sufficed. Digital media helped us to stay entertained when we were all worried and kept us informed about all the good things happening in the middle of the global pandemic. But do you know we have been evolving towards the internet since forever? At its core, internet is a medium of communication, and we humans are the way we are because of the communication which evolved over time. From the first non-verbal communication, we as a species have been working constantly towards improving communication and save time. It was a long journey from there to what we have today, but we had some great advancement in the past century where radio, telephones, mobile phones and satellites paved the way for the internet and the digital media as we know them today. The main reason the internet plays such an important part in our life is the convenience, because for us subconsciously time is a finite resource and we have to save as much as possible, and internet make that very easier for us. Now you must be wondering, how did internet become such an important part of the consumer culture? Well, it's not that hard to deduce. Since always every brand wants to connect with their consumers to promote their services with the latest mode of communication. It was the loudspeakers in 18th century, posters in 19th, and radio and television in 20th. In current times, we have the internet. As the communication is an important part of marketing, and marketing is the way for a business to promote their services and connect with their customers. Hence today every brand wants to make sure that their customers and future prospects are aware of what they have to offer and how they can offer it better than their competitors. Today most of the marketing effort of a brand are through a digital media, and even if it is through an offline media like the billboard, the message in it suggests the audience to interact with the business online in some way or the other, whether it's QR codes or by just going to their website online. Digital media is an important part of our buying decision. Now we know it, but are there any benefits to it? Yes and yes. There are lots of upsides to digital media in order to help us decide which product we want, which product is good for us, whether it's selecting a daily use item or a decision to buy something for a special occasion. Digital media helps us in every way. Digital media sources provides us with practically short and the long versions of the features and benefits. At the same time, it also provides us information about the alternative based on our budget, location, and favorite features. It is like shopping with a person from the store explaining each and everything to you. Digital media has made our buying decision easier than ever, and at the same time, it has inspired businesses to constantly develop their product and services, which is beneficial for the consumer at the end of the day. Now let's understand how digital media can help businesses. Digital media pushes brand to be better every day, and the brands who do this right are the brand leading the charts, be it sales, visibility, or setting up a brand or image or a personality. Digital media demands consistency from its creators, which are brands and businesses, and as I said earlier, brands need to put a consistent effort to reach and interact with their ideal audiences. As modern consumers consider buying from the brand that is connected with them directly or indirectly. Earlier, it was coupons that the brands used to send them in mail, but now it's social media through which brands put out the content related to its product and services. Because now it's not just about the product, the game has changed. As a brand, you need to resonate with the personality of your average consumer, and at the same time develop your brand personality to reach new ones. This method of reaching your ideal customer through digital media can be applied to any industry, be it medical, real estate, food and beverages, or entertainment. As a brand, you need to understand your ideal audience and your digital media platform. After that comes the planning part, as it is all about the content nowadays. Follow the simple strategy of 3 W's. As a brand, you should ask yourself these questions. Where is my ideal audience active most of the time? What type of content do I want to put out in that platform? And when should I interact with them as a brand? If you figure out these 3 questions, the rest of your digital media strategy will unfold based on the response you get from your audience. There is no need to jump on complex digital strategy in the beginning, because that will not help you to achieve the balance of input and output. The past decade has shown us how digital media can influence and entertain us at the same time. At Brandening Media Group, we believe in providing our clients with the best digital strategy mix for their ideal customers. We do what we do best, that is branding and marketing, so that you can do what you do best, that is business and helping your customers. Well, that brings us towards the end of our podcast today. I thank you very much for listening and hope the information helped you to understand digital media a little bit better. Leave a like if you think we provided value, and leave a question or a comment. We will reply to you as soon as possible. Subscribe to our channel, and the bell icon is your choice. Consider following us on social media. We are everywhere as Brandening Media Group. Once again, this is Sky with Brandening Media Group, where we do branding with consistency.